Here at Superior Express, I want to talk about one of my typical days. This doesn't always happen, but anyway, today, uh, head honcho at where I used to work. Y'all think it's funny, but the head honcho, he called me this morning and told me what was going on. So I got up and went and got some tires put on at First Choice Tire and Fleet in Hopkinsville. And then I left there and went to the Verizon store because my bill's been jacked up and there was 2 lines on my account that I had no idea about. So went and got that straightened out, or they're working on it. And then they gave me my new internet box that has a 18-hour rechargeable battery, so I can have Wi-Fi, so I can email, like if I'm out in Amish country or something and I need to email rate cons to my dispatcher or to a broker or whatever, or to my drivers, I can still do that. So that's going to be convenient. And then I can have it at my house on the weekends and stuff. So I think that'll be nice. And then left there and came and hooked up to my gooseneck trailer in my field behind my house. And then walked to the neighbor's house, got his tractor, drove it up the road, drove it back over here to my house, loaded my trailer down with hay that I had left over from last year. But I should have sold it a long time ago, but it seemed like every weekend it was raining and muddy, and I just didn't do it, but I should have done it. But anyhow, I got it moved out of the field, got that field cleaned up. Then I took the tractor back to my neighbor's house and then walked back to my house, walked back to my truck, strapped a load of hay down. Then I took it to Katie's, to one of my friends that I went to high school and college with, and dropped it off at his place. I hadn't seen him in a long time, and we talked for just a minute. I wanted to talk longer, but I was in a hurry, so I told him, I said, "Hey, man, you can have the hay, just pay me some fuel or something, that's fine." So left there, went to Best Way Ag, got some bolts, then went to um, a manufacturer in Crofton, a welding shop, and dropped the bolts off, and then got loaded with a load that's going to Kansas. So looking forward to that. Oh, I love going out there. Anyway, can't wait. Highway 36 is probably my favorite stretch of highway in the country. Anyway, so got loaded with that stuff, got it strapped down. Then I went back to H&R AgriPower because I was gonna move a camper today, this morning after I got my tires, but anyway, it took longer to get my tires than I thought, so I had to rearrange my schedule. So went to H&R AgriPower and got a fifth wheel hitch from um, great guy. Anyway, so it only been used once, so I got it and put it on the back of my gooseneck trailer. Came back to my dad's house, or my dad's shop close to my house. Dropped my trailer. Then picked up that heavy hitch. Whew, that thing was heavy. Had to test my strength a little bit, see if I still got it. Oh yeah, still got it. So picked that thing up by myself, put it in the back of my truck, picked it up, put it in there. Uh, had to do some jerking and snatching, got it in there, got it pinned down. Then I went to, oh yeah, I didn't eat all day. I fasted all day until like, 5 o'clock. When I was coming back from Hoptown, I drove by Katie's, went to No Way Jose, got some 4th Street tacos to go, steak, so good. Yeah, I had to throw that in there. So yeah, I got the fifth wheel hitch in there. Then I went to a little bit past LBL, going towards Murray, to a campground over there. Hooked up to a camper. Um, got it all ready to go. And then I had to pull up there, air up all the tires. And then there was one tire on there that was bad, dry rotted. I took a picture of it, So if something happened and people was hauling for it, couldn't blame it on me. So I started heading back, heading towards Oak Grove with it. I start going through LBL. I mean, not even 10 minutes away. That tire blows out. So I have to get the spare, take it off, get my little flashing light, put behind the camper, and um, get that tire changed, swapped out, and then of course the spare. I should have aired it up, but it was under a cover, and I didn't mess with it. But I should have took the cover off and aired it up. My mistake. I'll do that from now on. The spare was low, so I drove real slow after I got it back on. Got my jack, impact, all that put up. Drove real slow, crossed the bridge at Canton, stopped at the Sinclair, and aired up that spare tire on there. I think it was pain in the butt to air up. I don't know, them kind of chucks are hard to hold on the tire. Anyway, got it aired up, then drove to Oak Grove. I drove kind of slow because I didn't want to have any more tire trouble. And got down there, then the people met me there. Then I followed them down into Clarksville, into some neighborhoods, lots of turns. Woo, woo, woo. Woo. And then delivered it into a backyard, basically. It was super tight. After I got unhooked, I had to pull up and back up 3 or 4 times to get my truck turned around. And then they wanted me to help them level it, so I had to hook my truck back up to it so that it would work the jack. The barriers were low on the camper. So we raised it up, got it level, and then they paid me. Then I headed home and just checked my mail again, waiting on 2 pretty big checks. I need them bad, need them real bad. Anyway, they're coming. I know they are. So I'm just ready for them to get here. But I checked my mail, and then I just got in here, got in the house, and it's midnight. And I got here last night at midnight, and got up right before 7, and had Hotshot call me right after I got up. So he's probably gonna call again in the morning. But hey, it's all good. It's all good. Love what I'm doing, and take hustling to a whole new level. Y'all to ride with me someday. See if you can handle it. See if you can handle just riding. But anyway, y'all stay blessed. If you need anything hauled, you know who to call. I'm about a week booked out. So, we've got 3 drivers in Oklahoma City, and they get over this way sometimes. If there's a lot of work to do, they'll come over here. So if y'all need anything out there, need anything around here, let me know. All right. Y'all stay blessed. Talk to you soon. I didn't mention all of the phone calls that I got today. I got phone calls from the driver that drives the tank hauling truck. I got phone calls from my regular drivers. I got phone calls from my dispatcher. I got phone calls from ex, whatever she is. We're together. I don't know what we are. Anyway, got phone calls for her. Got phone calls from On the Move Permits in Florida that gets our permits for us. I don't know how many phone calls I got from them today, but they got a new supervisor. I don't know. They got somebody that's arguing with me saying we need this, we need that. We don't need none of that garbage. They're just trying to get more money out of us. But anyway, they got the permits pushed through without this extra junk that they were wanting. So, yeah, I had to deal with that several times. And then had to deal with putting the guy off that I was getting the fifth wheel from. Had to deal with picking up my load a little later because the tires took longer than expected. Had to put that off a little bit. I had to make 2 or 3 phone calls about that. Had to put the guy off that I was hauling the camper for later because it's like a domino effect. Do. So one thing affects another thing, and yeah, it's just wild, y'all. It's wild. Anyway, I'm about to turn in a load that my one of the owner operators here did today, and I got to email the broker because forgot to email the broker the signed BLF, so I got to do that. But anyway, and then I'm going to bed. I don't feel like taking a shower tonight. Whew. But I'm going to take one in the morning. So, all right, ready to go tomorrow. Oh, yeah, and then after I got this camper done tonight that I was going to do earlier during the day before I ever got loaded, anyway, I was planning on driving part of the way to Kansas tonight, so I didn't get to. My insurance agent called and was like, "Hey man, you gotta sign these papers tomorrow. We gotta get this. We gotta get this signed. You know, you gotta be in person. Blah 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 blah." So I gotta stay here till in the morning. Go sign them papers. Deal with that junk. But I'm thankful, grateful, happy. I just need to get my butt in shape. I need to get back into Planet Fitness. So, and get in the woods hiking. All right, that's it. Just put some air in the spare.